What's going on, guys? I have a little bit of Arduino code that I had wrote that I figured I would see if any code monkeys want to comment on. I am not a great coder, but I get the job done. The scenario is basically I have a pair of speakers that had blown a cap and had started overheating. The blown cap caused the resistor to start heating up and melting the foam inside. So I replaced the capacitor. The resistor, excuse me, was still physically fine. It never got hot enough to really damage it. However, I want to prevent that from happening again if the capacitor blows again. These speakers are like 10 years old, but like I said, I don't want that to happen again. The other one of the pair still has its original capacitor in it. It's still working, but I don't want to be in the scenario where I'm at work and there's a resistor cooking the foam inside and trying to ignite it. So basically what I have is an Arduino. I can actually show you the shitty little schematic here that I made. An Arduino that listens for audio and turns on a relay when it hears audio. In my setup, I can actually pull this in. I can hit a button to turn on my speakers, and I have it set up so that there is audio going to my speakers and an additional audio output, which goes to the Arduino onto this audio signal here. I had borrowed and modified this image from a forum asking about how to detect audio. So you'll notice that there's a little bit of a quality difference between my half and their half. But anyway, from a hardware standpoint, we have a decoupling capacitor, some resistors. These values are not what I'm using, but mine are close enough. I'm using like a 10K resistor just to change it up a little bit. And so it goes into, I believe on mine I have analog 1 instead of 0, which I should have modified, but that's all right. So the voltage divider causes this to be at 512, and then when audio comes along, it changes. I have a relay on pin 4, mains voltage on the relay. Mains voltage goes to the speakers. Internally, the power switch on the speakers just breaks main voltage. There's nothing special. It's not like the switches don't put it into any soft power off, so it's a literal power cut. So these are designed to turn on and off via that power switch. Maybe not super often, but you know, the mechanical wear on the switch is negligible if you are using a relay instead of the switch. So onto the code. I will refer back to this if I need it. But basically, I have 3 ints here. The state, whether it's on or off, countdown, and a value of the sensor. I start the serial because I use that to monitor and figure out what the value on A0 is. Like I said, it was like 512 or whatever. Why does that? Okay, no, we're good. So pin 4 is an output. Pin analog 1 is an input. For the loop, we set the sensor value to be the analog read from pin 1, and then we print the analog value, the current countdown timer, and whether the speaker should be on or off. That was just for me debugging. And then we have a delay, 1 millisecond, I believe. No, 100 milliseconds. Why did I say 1? So, and then we go into 3 if statements. If the sensor value is greater than 515, we set that countdown to 3000, which is approximately 5 minutes at 1000 milliseconds. And we set whether it's the speaker should be on or off to 1 for on. We go to the next if statement. If the countdown equals 0, we turn the speakers off. Otherwise, we subtract 1 from the countdown. And then if whether the speaker should be on or off equals 1, so on. We write digital 4 high to turn the relay on. Otherwise, we write digital 4 low to turn the relay off. I think I should do less than or equal to 0. That probably would make more sense, just in case it misses 0 somehow and goes into the negatives. But other than this, I'm sure there's a way I could probably do this a little bit more efficiently. However, I'm not sure how. So the loop starts. It checks that value on that pin. I have that output channel from my mixer pretty hot, so that even quiet stuff pretty much sets it off. So I'm not super worried about that part of it. 5 minutes of no audio will turn the speakers off. But yeah, I don't know. I think that this is solid enough. I currently have it running like this, and it's been working pretty good. When I swap to my speakers, everything turns on, and when no audio is put out for more than 5 minutes, it turns off. Yeah. So if you have any suggestions on how this could be improved for my next project, or if I ever reopen the box, please let me know. Like I said, I'm not a great coder by any means. I kind of, as you can see from the 3 if-then statements or if-else statements, this is me just making code that technically works. So thanks for taking a look, and I will catch you later. These interaction reminder things get weird, so I know you guys are smart people. You do what you want. I'll catch you later.